Hi, in this lesson, we will see about how to implement the promo ad copies. So, before implementing the promos, we need to have few details. That is, the first one is promo ad copy. What is the text in the promo ad copies? What are the offers that we are running? So, we need to have a clear promo ad copy so that we can implement it in the campaigns. So, we need to also have a offer date range. So, on which date the offer should start and on which date the offer will end, so that we can implement the rules, so that we can automatically enable and automatically pause these ad copies. So I hope you are understanding these logics. Let's see. Okay, so this is the promo coupon that I intend to implement now. So let's assume that there was a Mother's Day that is coming now in the next coming days, and the client wants to implement this promo ad copy for all the ad groups present in your Google Ads account and the date range. So the promo starts, I mean, the offer period starts from 16th July 2024 to 26th July 2024. It is of 10 days offer period. So in this offer period, the client is offering this promo ad copy. Okay, the client is offering this code for buyers to use while purchasing all these things, right? So, and this is the start date of the promo, and this is the end date of the promo. So before implementing the promo, I wanted to tell you the strategy, what we will be following here. So if you remember, I have told you about the ad rotation concept, right? So in the settings, let's go campaign. So it is available at the both campaign level and ad group level, right? Let's go for it. Ad rotation. Yes, this is the ad rotation. So here we have two options. One is prefer best performing ads, and second is do not optimize rotate ads indefinitely. So what happens, when there are evergreen ads that are running, so they will be having a good amount of historical data. Whenever you launch new ad copies, they don't have any historical data. So when you select this first option, this prefer best performing ads, obviously this Google algorithms will show the ads from the evergreen ad copy because it has the historical data. And as the promo ad copies do not have any historical data, it will ignore them. But we want the users to know that there are offers running on our website. There are some promotions that are going with us. So in order to make sure that promo ad copies are shown to users at each and every time, we need to pause the evergreen ad copies so that they don't dominate the promo ad copies. Right? I hope you are getting me. So I always suggest to use this optimize prefer best performing ads only, so that this Google algorithms can show the best performing ones. So when you select this do not optimize, if there are two ad copies, as I told you, let's say you are having both evergreen and promo ad copies running simultaneously, both ad copies will be given equal importance, but there is no of much use when you select this first option. So always go for the uh, first option. So there is no much use of selecting the second option, right? So always go for the first option. Okay, so when you go for the first option, again I am telling you, the ad copies that are having the historical data will dominate the new ad copies. So in order to avoid it, we need to pause the existing ad copies and we need to enable the promo ad copies. After the offer period is ended, we need to make sure that promo ad copies are paused and evergreen ad copies are enabled again. So I hope you are getting this logics. Let's start. So this is the promo ad copy, right? But before that, we need to make sure that labels are given properly, right? Let's see. Let's see from the editor, right? So for the existing ad copies, what we will do, we will add evergreen label, right? So that there will be a distinction between them. There will be a difference between two sets of ad copies. So going into ad section, responsive search ads. This is the ad, right? Select all. So here we have two promos. Just make sure that all these ad copies are having only one promo. that is only evergreen, right? This is the one. Okay, that's it. That means all the ad copies have evergreen label. You see, so this don't have evergreen label. So let's select it. Okay. So let's remove them all and again add only the evergreen label, right? This is the label. Now you see every ad copy will be having this evergreen label, right? After you make changes, make sure that you post these changes. Now we have to implement the promo ad copy. We have how many ad groups we have? The enabled ones. We have these 16 ad 16 ad groups. Out of this, we have two DSA campaigns. We need to ignore two DSA campaigns. Okay. So that means we have only one ad group. I mean one campaign with three ad groups, right? So in the DSA campaigns, I have told you, right? So we cannot give headlines. We can only give descriptions. If you want, you can change the descriptions here. Okay. So let's also implement in the DSA campaigns where we will be changing the descriptions. First, let's implement in the uh, standard campaign. So here we have three ad groups, right? So just make sure that here the label, this is the label that we are using now. Okay, so here I am giving this label, and in editor we have three ad groups, right? Copy these three ad groups. We need to have some these names, right? The path, we need to define the path. So it is not like this. Copy shell, paste, right? These are the three ad groups that we wanted to implement the promo, right? So just control D, right? So similar way, if you have any multiple campaigns or multiple ad groups, you can follow the same process. So next is the DSA campaign, right? Just make sure that you select the proper format for the DSA campaigns. So dynamic search ads, this is the one, right? Okay. So here it is not showing any dynamic search ads. Expanded dynamic search ads. Okay. Here it is showing. You see, here we have the dynamic search ads, right? So copy this format, one format. Also make sure that these ad copies have the same evergreen label. Okay. These are the existing ad copies, right? Make sure that these are having same evergreen label. Nice. Like this. Okay. So now what you have to do? Post. So all the ad copies are having the evergreen label assigned now. So now what you have to do? So let's go for the format here. Copy this format and paste it here. Expand the columns, right? And we don't want all of these then. Let's remove all of this. We only want campaign ad group label. Ad type is not needed because we anyhow implement this at the expanded dynamic search ads level. Description 1, description 2, and all these things are not needed. Funnel URL, all these things are not needed. Okay. So whenever you implement promos, make sure that you implement them in the paused state, dual status, right? So copy this one, paste it here. make sure that promos are implemented in the paused state so that they don't overlap with the existing ad copy. So what is the promo here for Mother's Day? We can give descriptions, right? This is the promo. Copy, paste. Label. This is the DSA. DSA promo, right? I hope you are understanding these logics, how to do and how to implement this. The label is, this is the label. Come here and give the label. Now you have to map these to the campaigns and ad groups. So what are the campaigns and ad groups? Again, come here, select this, select these two, copy, come here, right, paste. No, we want copy shell. We only want the campaign names and campaign ad group names. So these are the campaigns and ad groups. Copy this, come here and map them. So use this Control D. So as I told you, you have to post these as a in paused state. That's it. So that there won't be any overlap. Okay, copy, come here, paste. Let's upload it. Copy this total ad copy, go to editor. As these are the RSS, go to RSS level, make multiple changes. My data includes, paste. Make sure that the columns are matching. If any columns are showing any error, you can select them manually. Process. 3 were added. Nice. Keep. So these are added in this ad group. Right. So if you see, the Mother's Day label has been added automatically as we have kept this in the bulk sheet. Right. So now we have to implement the DSA promo. Copy this. Go to editor. Expanded dynamic search ads. Make multiple changes. My data includes, paste, right, process. Then ads are added. Nice. This is also nice. Keep. So make sure that when you posting these ad copies, these are in the paused state. When you post these in the enable state, so whenever they go into the engine, they will be automatically go live. So we won't want that, right? Because this offer runs from a particular period of time, that is from July 16th, right? So go here and make sure that you don't forget these changes. When you are posting, you can see what are the changes that you are posting. 3 responsive search ads, then expanded DSA, and 1 label. That is the Mother's Day promo 2024 post. So I hope you are understanding. Let's wait. Yeah, now everything is done. So going into engine now, go here and refresh. Let's see whether these ad copies are implemented here or not. Right. So ads section, select enabled and paused. In the labels, you can see here Mother's Day promo. Mother's Day promo 2024. Right. So now what you have to do, as I told you the strategy, first we have to enable the promos and disable the, pause the evergreen ad copies for that particular date range. So how we can do it? We have to do it through the rules, right? Go to the tools. So here I am duplicating this tab so that if any use comes, we can use it. Shade library, not in the shade library, bulk actions, rules. So in the previous lesson, I have told you one rule where I have explained about the budget rule at the campaign level. So here we are seeing the ad rule, right? Ad rules. So let's keep the name. Let's keep the name as, so there should be 4 rules that should be enabled. Okay, rule 1 about pausing evergreen ad copies, right? Pausing evergreen ad copies. So this should be done at what is the start date, end date. Let's prepare the sheet now only, right? Paste here. Let's prepare the sheet now. Pausing evergreen ad copies. So when should this pause? This should pause when the promo starts running. So it should pause on July 16th. At what time? The same time, right? So it is up to you whether you wanted to pause these evergreen ad copies 5 minutes after the promo starts running, because sometimes it will take a 5 to 10 minutes of time for going live. It is up to you what is the time you have to select, but I am selecting the same date range and same timings. So first you have to do the pausing evergreen ad copies. Rule 2. What is the rule 2? Enable promo ad copy. Mother's Day promo ad copy. Right. So this is the same date range. So what happens now? So you are pausing the evergreen ad copies and you are enabling the Mother's Day ad copy. Right. So next rule is the day of promo ending. What you have to do? Pausing the Mother's Day ad copy. Right. So what is it? It is, sorry, this should come here, right? Right. Like this. It will be like this. When are we pausing this? We are pausing this on 26th of July, 7 p.m. And rule 4 is to enable evergreen ad copy, right? So the same date range. Let's create rules for these conditions. Go to the engine. So name is pausing evergreen ad copy, right? So the same account. Label is evergreen. What happens? This should pause daily? No, only once. What is the date range? What is the date? It is 16th, and the time is, what is the time that we have already decided, right? It is 6 a.m. Go here and 6 a.m. Make sure that AM is selected properly using the data from yesterday, and make sure that you preview this before applying, so that you will have an idea of what are the changes that are going to happen when this rule runs, right? You see here, these are the ad copies that will be paused when this rule runs. Save, right? So next rule is the enable Mother's Day ad copy. Come here. So selected account, label is Mother's Day. This is the one, right? Mother's Day promo 2024. Choose what happens. Enable ads. Daily? No, once. It is on 16th. Time is, we have seen that it is 6 a.m. 6. Using the data from yesterday. Make sure that you preview again. Let's wait. Yes, these are the ad copies that will be enabled. Save. And next one is the pausing Mother's Day ad copy when the promo or when the offer period ends. So it is taking a little time. Let's wait. Yes. So go to the new rules again. Here also I'm going to the rules. Okay, right. New add rules. The third rule is pause Mother Day promo ad. So the action will be label. Label is Mother's Day promo ad, and choose what happens. Need to pause. When to pause? What is the end of the promo period? That is 26th July. 26th July at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. using the data from yesterday. Okay, preview. So in the preview, it won't show anything because already the ad copies are in paused state. Here the preview will be shown only if they are in the enabled one. Right? I hope you are getting the logic. Don't get confused. So as the promo ad copy is in the paused state, it is not showing any changes. Okay, save. Please understand the logics so that you won't get any confusion. So next, the final rule is enable the evergreen ad copies. Ad rules, copy, label, evergreen. So here also there won't show any changes because the ads are already in the enable state. Is 26th, right? Yeah, 26th of July. Set once using the data from yesterday. Review. It should show no changes. Right. Now the rule is correct. So please understand the logic and once again don't get confused. Okay. So that's it. Now whenever the rule runs, what happens on 16th July? The evergreen ad copies will be paused at 6 a.m. and the Mother's Day promo will be enabled at 6 a.m. automatically. And on 26th of July, when the promo offer period ends, your promo ad copy will get paused and the evergreen ad copies will be enabled automatically. So I hope you have understood this lesson about how to implement the promo ad copies and how to use these rules and labels for the best of the client. So I suggest you to go ahead and implement any one of the rules that we have discussed today so that you will be having an idea of what are the different options and what are the different conditions you have to give for enabling these rules, right? You can also remove these rules. You can also pause these rules. It is up to you. You see, suppose if you have any recurrence promo, I mean any recurrence rule that was running for budget rule, like we have different rules, right? That will be running for hourly, that will be running for every day, and after completion of your requirement you don't want the rule to run. So in that case you can obviously come here and pause it or remove it. It is up to you what you have to do. Okay, so I hope you have understood this lesson. We will meet in the next one.